Hey, how are you doing? Welcome to Spirit Speaks Oracle Readings. My name is Tessa, and I'm so glad to have you here with me today. I was in meditation just a little while ago, and that song, I think it's the script, when a heart breaks, no, it don't break even. If any of you guys are familiar with that song, the part where it says, what am I supposed to do when the best part of me was always you? That part of the song kept repeating in my mind. And I was thinking, wait a minute, what's going on? I'm having a good day. I'm feeling good. Why is this message about heartbreak coming through? I kept meditating on it, and I was picking up, this was a message for the collective that they wanted me to bring to you right now. Your spirit team wants to bring you some guidance around heartbreak. We've all probably been through our own heartbreaks. Some of you might be going through them right now. My heart definitely goes out to you because heartbreak really sucks. I get that. I kind of closed off my heart for many years because I was just tired of the drama, of the noise, walking on eggshells, putting my all into my relationships and not getting that same back. I knew that I deserved better. I know that I don't settle for anything but the best. And so I kind of just said, hey, I'm done with dating for a while. I can't seem to, find the right partner. Things aren't seeming to work out. I could tell real easily with people within just a couple months whether I should continue with that relationship or not. And you have to be honest with yourself. One of the big mottos that I stuck to was don't fall in love with potential. This person might have all the potential in the world to be Mr. Wonderful, or the perfect partner. But if they are not showing that to you on a regular basis and they are not making you feel like you are their one and only, then be honest with yourself and notice that red flag and be like, no, I'm not even going to go down this route. Because take it from me, I've had several heartbreaks where I fell in love with somebody's potential, and that person never lived up to that potential. My expectations were definitely too high. So keep that viewpoint in mind. Another thing that helped me with heartbreak was viewing it from another perspective. For example, I'm 40. Let's just pretend that I got out of a heartbreak situation, that I was in a relationship for maybe a few years and my heart got broken. What I would tell myself is, hey, you know what? I'm 40 years old. I've lived a whole 40 years and I was just fine before I met this person. And maybe this person broke my heart. Maybe things didn't work out for whatever reason, but hey, I can live for another 40 years and be just fine as well. This one person doesn't end me. This heartbreak, it's a grieving process. This is turning into a little bit of a podcast rather than an oracle card reading. But hey, you're having tea with me right here at my kitchen table at my house. You're my friend, you're my soul tribe. So let's talk about this, okay? Don't let that one heartbreak destroy you. Feel it for sure, cry about it, journal about it. I highly recommend get those feelings off your chest, off your mind, off your heart. But remember that there are so many fish in the sea for you out there. There truly are. When I was 16, I first got my heart broken when I was 16. And I thought, end of the world, my life can't continue. This guy cheated on me and I was just beyond myself. I lost a lot of weight that summer, cried myself to sleep. And eventually, through time, I realized, hey, no, I'm okay. Time heals all wounds. I had a summer where I was really distraught and not feeling good, but I eventually snapped out of it. And again, like then I was 16. Let's say that keep that frame of mind. Hey, I've lived a whole 16 years or maybe 15 years whenever I met the guy. I lived a whole 15 years before falling in love, and I was okay for those 15 years, and I'll live for another 15 years. And if for some reason I don't fall in love, I'll be okay through that. Just don't lose sight of the fact that you are still worthy of love, okay? I'm still worthy of love. I'm 40. I've never been married. And a lot of people might look at that and think that that's weird. But for me, no, I'm glad. I've had quite a bit of freedom. I've been able to date many different types of people to kind of see what I do like and what I don't like. And again, I'm waiting for somebody who's pretty incredible, okay? I don't want my daughter getting attached to somebody. That happened with a relationship before. She wanted to be sisters with her best friend, and I had dated her best friend's dad. And unfortunately, within just a few months, I knew that we were not on the same page, and what we wanted out of our life was not the same thing. And so I had to end that. And that was heartbreak for me, but it was also heartbreak for my child. So those of you out there with children, keep that in mind too, when you're on the dating scene, on whether or not you would like to settle for somebody who's mediocre or might actually cause you pain down the road. It might also affect your kids. So just keep that in mind before you begin to date someone. I'm going to do something a little bit different. And I'm going to read from my crystal ball first before I did pull a couple cards. Several crystals and plants came out with this message around heartache, wanting to help with a heart healing. I'm seeing these beautiful rainbows right now. I see like what looks like a spider, or maybe a butterfly. Now it's turning into a butterfly. Interesting. I think of spiders and I think of weaving your own destiny in their webs. Butterflies represent transformation, so many of you might be going through a major transformation. That might be part of this heartbreak in your life. And now it looks like a cat and a dog, honestly. Pets. Okay, pets. The message is that your pets will help you get through it, okay? So snuggle up if you have pets out there with your cat, dog, bird, iguana, snakes, whomever that you can love on, and spend some loving quality time with your pets. Some of your pets might be a little heartbroken too. I'm picking that up as well. Maybe you've been ignoring your pets. Maybe you've been really busy and haven't been giving them enough attention or enough cuddle time, enough play time. Give your sweet pets some attention. Take them to the dog park or play with your kitty cats. I've been trying to play with the toys for my cats more often. I actually take my cats for walks, just like dogs as well. And then for some of you out there, you might want to consider getting a pet. Maybe the love that you're missing in your life could come from an animal friend. But definitely take into consideration, pets are just like children, so they are a great and wonderful responsibility. Make sure that you can actually do that. I'm seeing another dog very clearly here. This looks like a Labrador or a Golden Retriever. Very friendly, very loyal. That loyalty could have been an issue in your present situation or most recent situation with heartbreak. This sweet dog is coming through saying that to make sure to maintain that loyalty to yourself, your authenticity, and being your number one fan. Okay, be your own. Give yourself some self-love. That's basically what's coming through with this particular dog. Be loyal to yourself. Don't settle. Somebody could be just totally wonderful and like I said, have so much potential, and you're like, yes, they could if only, but if they're not showing that to you, if the relationship isn't fun, if the relationship isn't easy, then don't settle for that. Some people, stick with relationships for the money aspect. That's another awful reason to stay in a relationship. You want to follow what feels great, what feels fun, and the most loving qualities in your personal life, okay, in your partnerships. What else would like to come through for the collective at this time about heartbreak? Okay, I think that's all that wants to come through at the moment. Like I said earlier, I had a couple crystals come out. The first one is golden topaz and yellow rose were coming forward with a message for everyone around abundance. The key words here say raising your vibration, light mission, and raw activations. Okay, so raw is the sun god, the Egyptian sun god. Let's see what the oracle deck has to say about that. So golden topaz is coming through first. It calls itself a divinity stone, holding the glorious rays of the sun. Its regal, bright energy moves in a slow, grounded, warm way, radiating its gentle power in all directions, soothing and stimulating the glands around your brain, third eye, and throat. It brings lasting energy that will recharge you for the days ahead. It likes to seek out lies and illusions, helping you recognize patterns of self-sabotage and ways you have strayed from your truth out of fear. It can quiet the ego and show you how to appreciate your self-worth and pride in a balanced, loving, humble way. It teaches lessons of attachment and detachment from your surroundings in a way that serves your higher self and I am presence. What do you need to detach from to serve your highest good at this time? An activating and enhancing stone, topaz attunes you to the highest forces in the universe, helping you get things done and move forward, bestowing the gifts of wisdom, strength, and success. It is one of the most potent and powerful manifesting stones. It generates abundance within and around you in alignment with what is appropriate and harmonious for your highest path. It links with your solar plexus chakra, activating and enhancing your willpower. Aligning with golden topaz helps us realize that anything is possible as long as we stay dedicated, focused, and in the heart. Allow golden topaz to sink into your heart to nurture and illuminate all parts of you that wish to be seen at this time. When you move with the energies of the stone, you bring close Lord Lanto, master of the second yellow ray of illumination, wisdom, and education, as well as Master Kuthumi, Gautama Buddha, and Lord Ganesha. I hope I said that right. Fantastic. So meditate with golden topaz. If you don't have golden topaz in your home or you can't purchase one, meditate on this picture here so it can work with your solar plexus chakra and illuminate a lot of truth for you. Okay, let's continue with the yellow roses message. As topaz is such a high, clear vibration, it needed another similar frequency to pair with. The rose vibrates at a high electrical frequency with a powerful energy field, giving it the mantle of one of the highest vibrating flowers on earth. When smelt, it is opened up fully within your heart. Her color connects with the solar plexus, but she speaks of connecting you to the divine mind through your crown. We cannot access the divine mind or the mind of Christ in all things while in the 3D matrix where we live. We need to journey through the heart, up and out. We need to totally surrender to the truth that we know and control nothing. By emptying ourselves, the divine mind draws closer. Yellow rose comes to hold your hand through this, to offer you friendly, non-judgmental companionship as you come to these realizations. It is much like stepping into the void, the feeling of a deep need to empty yourself and surrender to something greater than you. She says, surrender yourself to light and dark. Okay, so that's a beautiful message from the yellow ray, from the sun, the fire element, those raw activations. I've been receiving some messages. A lot of Egyptian symbology has been coming up with Ra and Horus and Thoth and Mot. And so this beautiful yellow rose and golden topaz is here to help raise your vibration. The other card that came out for everyone in my meditation was Green Epidote and Star Jasmine. I think that's how you say Epidote. This is both the water and air elements here. The key words are identifying, reframing, and enhancing. Okay, this is a restructuring going on in your life. It says Green Epidote is interested in highlighting and enhancing structures that are not serving your highest good. It knows and understands the intricate details of the energy body and systems within us. Like a trained sniffer dog with a highly sensitive nose, it instantly finds disharmony within your body and analyzes what, when, and why this blockage occurred. Reminds me of the dogs coming through the crystal ball here. When going through periods of inner healing, the hardest part can be tearing down and letting go of everything you thought you knew. Then comes the realization that you need to let go of so much to rebuild yourself in light. Taking us right back to the foundations. Absolutely. That's what's going on for me in my world right now. I've been receiving a message of focus on my foundations. For me personally, with this YouTube channel, I'm trying to connect my soul tribe to spirit, to their own spirit team, to God, just to do something loving for the world. And I'm very happy to do this. This is very fun for me. I could be sitting right now in a 9-to-5 job that I hate, that I used to work at. But no, I'm here in my house with you all right now. We're enjoying a nice cup of tea at my kitchen table. This is cozy. This is peaceful. This is me restructuring my life to bring forward what I want to see in my world, which is calm and peace and harmony and freedom. Let me continue reading though with the Epido message. It said, taking us right back to the foundations, Epido is a builder. It will help you live a more fluid life, lighting its energies through the hidden chambers and compartments where you have hidden certain emotions. Those feelings are now surfacing. You cannot run away from them anymore. At this point, it is a good idea to ask yourself, what feelings have you been running from? And why are you hiding or running from them? Epidote amplifies moods. If you are in a negative space, and let's face it, we are all human, then it is best to save working with Epidote for another day. It is an energy that won't click with everyone, but like the Empress Tree card, when it does, and you're in the right space to take that ride, what a ride it will be. Its medicine is varied. It wishes to increase your personal power, helping you say no to unreasonable requests and anything that drains you. Its precise energy connects in through the heart, moving to your emotional body and clearing the way with elements of water. It allows space for a reset. Epido holds highly intelligent star energy with Sirians, who are star guardians, who wish to ground their wisdom of metals, crystals, and sacred sonics deep within the earth. It fosters a strong sense of trust in universal principles and wishes to help you ground down and anchor interstellar frequencies. It activates ancient earth wisdom codes in your heart to assist work with your soul blueprints, earth and planetary grids, enhancing protective fields in a calm, clear way, and detaching you from any collective fear in the grids so that you can receive a grounded, peaceful vibration through the healing. It focuses on clearing toxins from the body and land, producing heat where needed to burn up any densities in a concise way. Okay, fantastic. So if you don't have Epido in your house, meditate on this picture here on the card and allow Epido to help heal that heart chakra of yours. Help you heal from the heartbreak you recently endured and bring about the grounding wisdom of the Sirians. I think, dogs come from the Sirian star cluster. The Star Jasmine's message says Epidote was insistent that it is paired with this ethereal beauty. It is a climbing vine that grows fast and strong to reach the sunlight. Its energy is light and angelic, wishing to bring you clarity beyond the physical form, lifting you up to the heavens to connect with the angels. Her wish is to lighten your mood. The message and energy behind Epidote is Syrian in feel. Often this energy is masculine and serious. They are scientists involved in bringing through the healing and wisdom of spiritual technology. This is where Star Jasmine comes in, to remind you of the lightness of life, to surround you in her white light and bring you positivity, openness, and more energy. To work with the energies of this card, call Epidote into your light body. imagining you are holding the piece on this card. Her energy will form green vines that enter the palms of your hand and move to where it needs to be, pushing and clearing pathways and regrounding energies in your lower chakras from heart to root as it moves through. So that's lovely of Star Jasmine to help lighten your mood, to connect you with the angels, and lift some of that weight off the heart that you've had recently. I did want to pull a few tarot cards as well for everybody out there to see what messages would like to come through. Any more messages for the collective around heartbreak? Okay, a couple cards just jumped out. We've got the Six of Wands, but also the Devil card coming out for everybody. Okay, and I feel like I might need to pull another card for you. And one more behind that. So let's start with the Six of Wands. That's victory, that's triumph. You will be able to claim this victory in your life, even despite having a heartbreak. Many of you might be on your healing journey already, headed towards this beautiful outcome with your passions and desires. You have victory coming your way, so keep your eye on the prize no matter what hardships you're going through. Don't let these fears and worries and doubts and obstacles hold you back, okay? Don't let it keep you chained up. Whatever heartbreak you went through, like I said, move through that, but don't stay within it. Don't dwell on it. You were completely fine if this is a personal relationship before you met that person. Like I said, like pretend you're 20, you know, you met the person at age 20 and broke up with them at age 22, but for 20 years you were fantastic before you even met that person, before this upset, this heartbreak, this potential setback, whatever that may be, occurred for you. Okay, so you can get through this. Just remember, this too shall pass. And you got a lot of wonderful things to look forward to. This doesn't have to be your reality. Only if you choose to make it your reality, if you choose to sit with those fears. Remember that God is bigger than your fears. And God is bigger than your worries and your doubts. That was something that I had to move past. I had lost sight of that recently. Even with the connection that I have to the universe, I let money be something I worried about. I let my fears get the best of me for a time there until I changed my frame of view and started looking for that good in my life. It's over for you. Here, you've done all the hard work. Look at this. This is the Ten of Wands. This card always reminds me of the expression, no pain, no gain. You've been through a lot. You've gathered all these wands towards your desires, towards your dreams, and you're the number 10, okay, the number of completion. So this is done and over with. Get rid of these fears and doubts. You've put in the hard work. Many of you have done the healing and are now stepping into your power here as the King of Cups. This is your emotional state. You see how nice and calm this King of Cups is? This is your emotional stability. You've beaten those fears. You've beaten those doubts. It's over with. You are content, or you will be soon at least, especially if you maintain that inner peace, that inner equilibrium. Like I said, definitely meditate and journal. Call on these different crystals and plants to help you with your heart chakra, with your solar plexus, with your feelings of self-worth and your ability to love yourself again. Because when you can love yourself and you can heal, you can give that same love to others. Remember that you can't pour from an empty cup. So become your biggest fan, like that pretty golden retriever or lab. Be loyal to yourself. Be authentic. Look and be grateful for the good that you already have in your life, and know that it will all work out in the end for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for being here with me today. I wish everybody healing and lots of love and abundance.